What's up, guys? Welcome. It smelled like chicken.
I would have told y'all if I farted. So I mean,
I smelled Anthony's fart earlier.
did you?
Yeah, in the parking lot.
Welcome, guys, to another podcast. This is the Deep Throat Podcast.
Deep Throat Podcast.
And today we have here
Our special guest, Angelo. The crowd goes wild. When was the last time we did this?
2 years ago, probably. 2, 1.
It's 2023 now. I think 2020 is when we did one all together the last time.
because it was lockdown and we had time.
Oh, it was during lockdown.
Yes.
Damn.
We had hella time.
And 3 years later, what's new? Angelo?
Finished school. Got a job. New car.
What school?
What did you go to school for?
To become an aviation mechanic.
When did you start that? Can you
I started what, school?
school? Yeah.
Was it during
bro.
lockdown?
Nah. Towards the end, it was lockdown. Like, I couldn't even go into the school until I had a drive-through graduation. That's one that fucked me up. I had a drive-through graduation, bro. That shit's so sad.
How they do? So
I literally,
yeah.
I was outside the window of my car.
Uh-huh.
They just handed me my diploma. That's it. I was like,
Were
"Alright,
they
cool."
wearing like PPE gear? Like
No.
they had like masks and everything?
No. Oh yeah, they had masks.
And they like,
Did you wear a bandana?
No.
Oh,
did you have your little
it was a
hat?
drive-by.
Okay, drive-through.
Drive-through. Sorry.
Drive-by graduation.
A lot has happened the last 3 years. I feel like.
A lot has.
Yeah.
A lot of life
And,
lessons.
Where do you want to start?
So you know when we did our last
Lord.
podcast and we were trying to find the difference between talking and dating. Do you remember what you said last time?
I don't.
No. But like what's your perspective now? I kind of remember I basically said if you're like talking and like dating, it's like this was my answer before. I thought it was like the same, like they kind of go hand in hand. But I have a different answer now.
Yeah,
But it's like,
yeah.
is your perspective different from 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd say so.
I mean, you did tell me
I'd
you
say
have a
so.
lot more experience now, and so talk about that experience. And what
I hate it here.
what is your perspective now on talking?
Well,
dating
talking. It
and-
depends. Talking. It depends on if you guys talked about your situation.
Okay. I'm just gonna straight up
know what
ask
I
it.
mean?
I'm just gonna straight up ask it.
What?
Is there fucking and talking?
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking is pretty much friends with benefits, in a way. If you're just literally just calling each other just for a hookup. Talking is either you're exclusive or non-exclusive. Now you gotta have a conversation with them. See where it is. You know what I mean? Dating, obviously you're exclusive, no matter what.
Is it exclusive?
Depends. It depends.
Depends on
The loyalty of the other person.
loyalty.
That's how I see it. It depends on the loyalty of the other person.
See, like my take on it now, like so there's talking, there's dating, and then there's taking people out on a date. So you can like
Yeah.
be in the talking stage and take them out on a date to like dinner or lunch.
Yes.
But like talking, you have the freedom to talk to other people.
Yeah.
But then dating, it's just you two dating.
Yeah, well, talking, yeah, you do have freedom to talk to other people, but it depends on if you have the conversation about that. You guys had that topic come up, you know, because there's two different stages we're talking: exclusive and non-exclusive.
So
That's how I
that's
see it.
before dating.
Yes,
But isn't there also
obviously,
non-exclusive dating?
yeah, that's some weird ass motherfuckers. I can't.
Can't
do
you
that.
like
I
date
can't do
multiple
that.
people at once?
What isn't that like
That's like talking.
non-monogamy?
You're talking to different people.
They're talking to multiple people, but they're also going on dates with other people. But this goes back to what you were saying.
Yeah, you can
was
go
you
out.
can
on-
go
yeah,
out and take
yeah.
somebody out on a date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not dating.
But not be dating,
Yeah.
right? So you have it. So I think the consensus here is dating means it's just you and one other person,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's everybody's
answer.
Okay.
It took us 3 years.
It only took us 3 years. Wow. I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen to our first podcast together.
I think I was bald in that one.
You might have had a shaved head. Yeah. Yeah. You're all grown now.
Yes, very much grown.
You're what? You're turning what?
25 this year.
25 this year. I'm turning 29 this
Damn.
year. Anthony, how about you?
30. I'm gonna turn 32.
She. Damn. I was
I'm
waiting
sorry.
for that.
I'm sorry.
I was waiting for that.
You know that clip with what's that?
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, where he's like talking to the other guy and he's like, "Damn."
Yeah, that's where
Damn, that's where we get it from.
he got it from.
Like, I said, "Damn."
I'm sorry.
He would say that like at work,
Yeah.
like all the time. Oh yeah, so I think it was what, maybe near the end of 2020. Is that when I brought you in to work with us?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah. So you worked with us for like maybe less than a year
Yeah, just about.
before you got out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got my new job. Love it, but hate it.
And now you've been working with them for how long now?
7 months.
7 months.
Yeah. And now I'm like considered one of the experienced people.
Dang, after 7 months. Dang, so
They-
when you started work, I just started jiu-jitsu.
They literally threw me in the deep end of things. So I learned on the job, on the spot, actually.
What is the deep end?
Deep end, like straight up. Like in the beginning, there's like 3 weeks of computer training. Obviously, it gets boring after like the first week. So I just went through it, like nothing, didn't really pay attention. And then they put you on a schedule and then they just send you out there. And they think that I know everything. So I had to learn on the spot. Learn from my other coworkers. Now I'm the one teaching them.
So are you planning on staying with that same company?
After a year, yeah. And then I'll probably search for a new job.
Are you trying to stay here or are you trying to go elsewhere?
Yeah, I'll probably just stay here. Yeah, because I have some plans coming up soon.
Dang, what plans?
Plans.
Are you-
I
job
can't.
plans?
I
Are
can't.
you allowed to talk about your plans?
I'm not allowed to talk
Like
about
financial or job plans?
it. I'm not allowed to talk about
Like
it.
investment plans?
I'm not allowed to talk about it. That's all I gotta say. Not allowed to
Like
talk about
own
it
personal-
until
your
let's
own
say
personal plans?
He's gonna be living on his own.
mid-February.
I don't know yet.
Mid-February.
This
That's
year?
when I can tell everybody. But yeah, this year.
Then Valentine's Day is...
I know, right?
So what are you doing mid-February?
I'm a father. Just kidding.
Congratulations! I'm just kidding. Guys.
I'll be surprised to hear from you.
What, me?
Yes.
You think I'd be fucking, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or you, Anthony.
Who's gonna
I'm
be
too busy.
Who's gonna be a dad first?
I think Angelo.
I think Angelo too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I think now?
I think
No.
Yeah, especially now.
No.
That, like, you know how there's, like, a trajectory for us and stuff? Mine is, like, flat line right now.
Mine
Like,
is also.
Whoa.
yours
Mine is like
become a...
climbing a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
You're
not gonna-
on the way up.
Not being in
Well,
Paris
us-
up here. I'm like down here still.
Okay,
But
but
to
like
be a dad?
you're still higher than us.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to us?
compared to us.
Nah, he's ahead of us.
How?
You have your own house.
So no one's
Doesn't
allowed in my
your
house.
career?
doesn't mean he's fucking. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to bleep all these out.
I don't know.
He's not doing the do.
He's not doing the do.
I'm not doing the do.
I'm not doing the do.
So that's past the talking stage?
I mean, I don't know. That one,
Is it exclusively talking to each other?
I haven't had that conversation yet.
Oh,
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of lost. So, are you talking to someone? You can pass.
So, yeah, pass.
Pass?
Yes, pass.
Okay, he's talking to someone.
You
All right. Anthony, anybody?
no.
I almost blurted out a name just because we were talking about it this morning.
Oh, my...
But I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you. No, I'm not talking to anyone.
Are you?
How? How? I stay at home. I go to work, sleep. That's it. That's all I do. I don't have time to do anything else.
Do you want to talk to
You
someone?
play games.
I do play games.
But yeah, do you want
I
to
should
talk
be
to
editing
someone?
more.
You have a girl, huh?
Huh? Do I want to talk to somebody?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. I just want to do. Yeah. You started going out a lot after you graduated.
Yes, I did.
What did you do? What were you doing? Why were you going out so much? Where do you get all this money? I have so many
I
questions.
never spend anything when I go out.
Dude, what does that feel like? Not having to spend money and you're going out every night almost.
So, okay. let's bring it back a little bit. Going out before graduating, obviously my mind was like, fuck, I gotta spend a lot. I gotta spend this much. I gotta spend that much. And then comes in Adrian, my best friend. She is the one that brings me out. Pretty much introduced me to a lot of friends, a lot of new group friends, all that. And then from there, it's just pretty much the pregame. The pregame, like I buy a box of Trulies and that's about it. It's like a potluck for pregames usually with drinks. We get fucked up. We go downtown. And we don't drink downtown. Well, sometimes we do. No, not just from Chili's. Some people bring bottles. And then, like, once in a while, I'll buy a drink downtown. Damn, excuse me. And then that's about it. It's mainly just enjoying the moment, not buying expensive ass drinks downtown. So, yeah.
But what do? You just walk around?
No, we all scream.
What?
We all scream. It's like a new bar downtown. I don't know.
Scream? We
all scream. Didn't you? Did he not
we
go?
all scream. There's ice cream. It's a bar.
He went with me for my birthday.
And they serve ice cream there. It's actually pretty lit.
I don't think you were able to go.
No.
Yeah. I was surprised everyone went.
With Anthony's schedule, like he wasn't really.
I was surprised everyone went though. Afterwards, I was like, oh shit. And then
cool.
yeah,
Cool experience.
pretty much when I became best friends with Adrian, that's when I went out a lot after graduation.
Okay, so after that, I mean, do you still go out now?
Nah, I told myself after Subtronics, which was like 2 weeks ago or last week, I think, I'm done until EDC in May. So I was thinking about going to Coachella, but shit's expensive.
How much is it going for?
For tickets alone, it's already $600. The drive, like you got to think about the drive, gas, pitching in for the Airbnb, food, pocket money during the festival. That's already like 1,000 plus. Probably close to 2K. I'm not gonna spend that much.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, because I got EDC in May, possibly Mexico in June. And that's about it. So I don't know. We'll see.
What do you do at EDC?
I don't know. It's my first one.
Oh, you haven't been to it yet.
It's gonna be my first one.
Drugs. But anyways, that's what people usually do. And then they just enjoy the festivities, I guess. I wouldn't know. I have no experience. I've never been to EDC.
Well, have you guys ever rolled?
Like jujitsu?
Yeah.
No, drugs.
Molly.
Molly.
Have you guys met Molly
X.
before? Hell no, not
I don't even know what that stuff looks like.
Okay.
No, I don't
So you
know.
never met Molly.
I don't know what that is. I never met Molly.
You guys never met Molly.
Is it just a pill?
It could be in pill form.
It could be in like any like gummy bears.
What other form
No.
can it be in?
Powder. Oh,
Powder.
powder is already in the pill. But you can obviously, other way.
Oh.
This is Molly.
Yeah.
What does it make you feel like?
Makes you feel like you're in a fucking video game. First time doing it,
Yeah, how do you know?
everything was like in slow-mo, but sped up at the same time.
I love video games.
Like, I don't know if...
Can you still function?
Yeah, you can still function. But you can still function. You're just having like, pretty much, what is it, serotonin? That makes you happy?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like a boost of serotonin. Makes you happy. Super
you-
happy.
Do you have a crash?
Yes. There's a come down with meeting Molly. Some people makes them sick, like physically wise, like cold, flu. Some people makes them sad. And that's about it. Those two options, honestly.
Does that just depend on the person?
Yeah.
Like it's not the same for
It
everybody?
depends on like your mindset. It depends on your mindset before you take it. And like, if you're in a good spot, you'll be good. But if you're not in a good spot, mentally wise, then you're going to have a bad crash.
You know, today I went to go get Hawaiian barbecue, and the girl at the cash registers, I was like, "Oh, can I get a chicken barbecue plate?" And then she's like, she was high.
No,
She was really high.
Weed, bro. That's out. No.
And then when she walked my food out, she looked like a robot. She's like, like she was trying to act normal, but she wasn't normal.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like in her head, she's probably like, "All right, keep it together, act normal."
She's like,
But it like
No, that
dropped off my
from
food,
Anthony's perspective, it was a robot walking with his food.
I know one of my coworkers last week actually got sent home because he came to work drunk. I was like,
Oh,
you dummy. How do you do that?
I remember having a coworker that came in drunk too. He was wearing like black shades, and you can smell the alcohol on him. and he's like, I don't know. Like, he was trying to keep it together. He was trying to be cool about it, but like people knew, everybody knew. He also would take breaks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like long breaks, and he wouldn't come back. So then after that, he got like sent home, and I think he got let go eventually.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He was, I don't know. He was kind of also acting sus at times, for sure. But he also told me that something like traumatic happened, like before that day he got drunk. Like something traumatic happened, and it was like, shit, dude.
That's why sometimes you gotta call out work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be on your last straw, but I mean, it is what it is, you know.
I think I call out of work a little too much.
Yes, you do.
I'm surprised I still have this job, but if anybody sees this from work, you did not see this.
We can't say our job titles or job names.
No
companies.
No shout outs.
Nope.
Anthony?
You guys don't even know mine, so it's okay.
No, with Anthony, do you call out of work at all? You don't, right? You haven't yet. I feel like no.
No, I haven't.
I
I've
feel like
only
there's
called
no-
that once.
I feel like there's no reason for you to. Because if
No.
you're sick, yes, makes sense. But like, you're gonna call out and drive all the way over here.
Me?
Yeah. Have you done that?
Yeah. Well, I drive out to Vegas anyways.
The train.
Yeah.
He rolls.
Oh yeah.
He rolls.
So
Yeah.
I usually don't start until 9. So I drive from Pahrump to Vegas to get to practice at 6.
That's
and then
too many miles, bro.
Yeah, and then I'm done by 7, and then I get ready, and then like I'm back in Pahrump by 9.
Yeah,
To see my first patient.
That's too many miles.
I'm spending like over $100 on gas a week.
That's kind of crazy how you like go to Vegas, train, go back, then see your patients.
I know you're
Yeah.
like you're tired, aren't you?
No, I'm more awake.
I feel like don't you think working out gives you an energy boost?
Yeah.
That's why sometimes, like, because if I do go to the gym, it's late at night,
Yeah.
and then I still feel energized afterwards. So,
Not me.
no, you feel spent.
Yep.
You've been going to the gym?
Yeah. Well, I tried to. No, at least. Because like.
Eric tried.
I tried, and
you-
then Kevin got sick. Shout out to Kevin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And then when he was ready, I wasn't, because like my heel was like, I don't know, it was in pain, and it just hurts to walk. So today I didn't feel that too much, but the last few days I've been in pain. I don't know what it is. My supervisor was like, "Oh yeah, my mom has that. It's like a buildup in calcium or something like that, and she needed to get surgery." And I was like, "Oh, please don't scare me like that."
You got gout?
I'm not ready for that. I don't know. I don't know if I got gout. Not sure. What triggers gout?
Your diet?
Red meat. What, seafood, right? Red meat,
You
seafood.
like high sodium diets?
Yeah.
Maybe I do love
That's
my
why
sodium.
keto diets aren't that great.
Yeah.
It works for some people, but not everyone.
Hey, who you texting?
Don't worry about it. I'm getting questions. I'm getting questions from my
Oh,
friends.
questions. Oh, okay.
He's talking.
He's talking to someone.
Yeah.
No, I'm just getting
Maybe he's
questions.
talking to multiple someones.
Nah, I'm not like that.
Do you ever use like dating apps?
Yeah, I'm on Hinge actually.
You're on Hinge?
Yeah.
How long have you been on Hinge?
It's been a year.
Do you remember a time where you like rejected that idea?
Yeah,
You rejected it for like the
I rejected
longest time.
Tinder. That's about it. And then Hinge is so much easier to work with.
What's
You don't
the
get
difference?
bots. You don't get like spams. You don't have to fucking pay for anything. I mean, you can pay, but you don't have to. No, you don't need. You don't.
You've
need
had
it.
success with Hinge?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
How many times?
a couple of times.
What is the secret?
You just
Pick
put your
up lines,
height.
bro.
You just put your height right. That usually is it. Honestly.
Nah. It's
I mean-
usually the secret is mainly the photos and just like the prompts that you put.
What's one of your photos? Are you just like
Probably.
One of me in my suits
Wow.
during the
the
wedding.
suit?
Wow.
You were wearing the glasses?
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. Yeah, you look like a fuck boy.
Yeah, I know.
But that's
It is what it is.
That's how it is on there.
It is what it is.
How-
But
what
you know,
are-
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
What are one of your prompts?
Mm-hmm.
Where there's a prompt. Like, what does that mean?
So on Hinge, there's like prompts you can put on your profile. Like prompts like I want someone who blah blah blah. I'm looking for blah blah blah. And like simple pleasures. Mine is like match the energy. I'll do it if you do it. And raves and gym. That's about it.
Typical.
Yeah, it's just about it. It's simple. Gotta keep it simple.
I feel like that's one of like my downfalls. I don't know. I don't think downfalls is the word I'm looking for, but I feel like because I don't do what most people do, like I can't relate, and then I can't match.
That was me. That was me before. It's like you have to go simple on these type of things, and then when you meet in person, that's when you obviously express yourself.
That's when you bring out the
weird shit,
the
weird side of yourself.
Wait, I tried that.
Wait, what did you try?
And
I tried being myself.
okay,
And then
It didn't work.
oh well, shit.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
And then if it doesn't work, then it is what it is.
It's me.
That's how I see it. Like, if it's going well, go cool. If it's not, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens.
Is that like your new perspective
For this year, yeah.
like it is what it is.
Yeah. It's been like that for
It's been like that for years.
Yeah. But I mean, like now, it's like clicked. It finally clicked in my head. And like, really, it is what it is. And like, whatever happens, happens.
So you don't really have like a bad day.
I do have bad days, especially at work. But sometimes bad days, it comes and goes, you know?
You're just like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. That's my mindset for this year. But like, obviously, because I don't want the negativity to stop me in a way this year, you know? There was so much negativity last year. I was like, nah,
From what?
I need to stop. Just the mindset wise.
Oh.
Yeah. Old friends, situations, like with friends. It just, whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm happy. I found a new friend group. They're amazing. It felt like I'd known them for the longest time, but I only met them like last year.
Well, this friend group that I see on your stories, you just met those guys?
Yeah.
Dang.
And it feels like I've known them for like years. Shout out to Shadow Clock. That's a group chat name. Shadow Clock. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
They're
like
the best.
I feel like sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I've taken that it is what it is mindset a little too far
Mm-hmm.
at some points because like it seemed like I just stopped caring.
Yes. Yeah. It happens. It does a thing with me. I take it to a point where like if it's something that really is gonna affect me, that's when I like step in, look back at it. But like if it's something that's not gonna affect me later on down the road, it is what it is. You know? Like, let's say something happens at work, a shitty pilot talks to me or gives me attitude. I'm not gonna let that affect me. But like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna see you ever again. Now I see some of the same pilots, but that's not every day, you know?
Like, what's something you can mess up on? He's like, hey, Angelo, you suck at your job.
No, this one time, this one lady, was it Wednesday? It was this recent Wednesday. Like, I was by myself. I got called to a plane because I worked on it. And then she was like, the moment I stepped into the cockpit, she was like, can you fix this? I was like, I don't even know what's going on yet. Like, you gotta give me a minute. And then I figured out how to fix it. And it was in the process of getting fixed. It was like 20, I told her 20 minutes. It was a fully boarded plane, all that, everyone was on there. And then I was told, it was like, it's 20 minutes. And she was like, are you sure this is gonna fix it? I was like, I won't know until after 20 minutes. Right. And then she was like, I don't like that answer. You're not sure about it. So we're gonna deplane and go to a different aircraft. I was like, okay, y'all do. It is what it is. That's on you. If you don't trust me, go ahead. Cause she was rude, bro. She was just straight up Karen. She had short hair. I was like,
That was a pilot?
Yeah, it was a pilot. But the first officer, which is like the right hand man, he was chill. He was straight chill about everything, because he was okay with waiting for 20 minutes. Because obviously the gate agent was like, it's gonna take another hour for you to reboard a new plane, set up everything, all that.
But why? So this is me being dumb because I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like, why are people on the plane already if there's that problem?
That's the thing. Sometimes for me in my position at my work, I get calls to the plane either when they land or they're about to take off where problems pop up. You know?
It's like right before.
Yeah. Sometimes the problems can be prevented when the pilots get on the plane, but they don't realize it until they're about to leave.
So that's on the pilot.
Yeah, sometimes it's their fault, and like their fault for the delays, all that. One time I delayed a flight for like 2 hours.
You did that?
Yeah, me and my group, because we had to replace some stuff in the cockpit, and then but nowadays it's just I call pretty much the operations, see what I can do, and then yeah. But with the pilot that day, Wednesday, I just stepped outside, waited for everyone to get off the plane, and then the moment I stepped back inside, it was already fixed. And now it fixed the moment the last passenger got off the plane, and it was ready to go, ready to fly. I was
what
like,
did they do with that plane?
they just pushed it back to an 8 o'clock flight for another crew. Yep. So that was the pilot's. It wasn't my fault. I told her it was 20 minutes tops. That's it. So that's how I see it. I don't let before beginning of my job, I was stressed out hard, like super stressed out because like the pressure, all that. But now, like recently, 2 months ago, I told myself I was like, I need to chill out. I need to stop stressing over the situation. And if it's delayed, it's delayed. That's it. I can't do anything about it. Well, I can actually, but like I'm gonna go on my own pace so I don't mess up. Simple as that. There's a lot of pressure, especially from my supervisors. They're like, "What's going on?" Calling every 10 minutes, see where we're at, and just yeah.
So is it like a high stress environment?
Sometimes yes, sometimes. And some days it's just we get done within 5 minutes and that's it. So it's stress. It was stressful at first because going onto the plane when it's fully boarded, everyone is looking at you. Like, I don't like this. I don't like all the eyes looking at me and shit. It's stupid.
I could just imagine being on the plane and I see this big Filipino.
Yeah, I have my safety vest on, my chest pack, my hoodies. So obviously
You could barely
puffier
fit in the cockpit.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, it's just coming out the cockpit. I see all these eyes, bro. Literally everybody on the plane just staring at me.
So like pointing at you?
No, they're not pointing. They're just staring at me.
They got tomatoes.
And sometimes nowadays, oh hell no. And then sometimes I just walk out the plane and deal with everything outside that boarding area, so I don't have to look at the passengers.
You better not delay this flight.
I got somewhere to be, sir.
Yeah, no. And I mean, honestly, it is what it is. That's how I see it with everything going on.
But you like what you do.
Yeah, I like what I'm doing right now. I know I can do more, so I just don't want to right now until I get my 1 year experience, and that's when I'm gonna start looking for new jobs.
I really want to find out what your secret plans are, but
I cannot tell anybody until mid-February. Everyone will see.
Oh yeah, that's where I wanted to go with mid-February. So are you guys doing anything for Valentine's Day?
That's a big maybe for me.
Oh maybe. Wow. Anthony?
I got my match before
The 11th.
the 11th.
Oh yeah,
He's got another competition.
I do have those two. I have the 13th and 14th off. So
What days are those? Are those
Monday,
on-
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Monday,
Wednesday.
no, Monday, Tuesday.
Dang.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll be at work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang, so since our last podcast, you finished school.
Mm-hmm.
You
Finished
got
school.
a new car.
Yep. New truck. And
Why'd you get that truck?
well, originally I got that truck for all-wheel drive because I was
Your
planning
other
on,
one was an all-wheel drive.
nah.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was planning on going to Michigan, and obviously I needed for the snow.
what's in Michigan?
Well, pretty much friends and family. I was about to look for a job out there.
Then you're gonna leave us? You're gonna?
I
That's
was.
your-
Yeah,
He
I
almost
was.
left us.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to leave Vegas
Why?
because I want to get the fuck out of Vegas. Simple as that. I'm getting tired of Vegas. That's how I see it. I already have friends.
until now?
Yeah. I'm tired of Vegas,
Dang.
bro. I'm very
Why?
tired.
That's why I think I have a guess on what his announcement's gonna be, but I'm not gonna guess.
No, you're smart ass. You probably already.
Yeah, probably.
You're moving back to Michigan. So you already set up with your he has all these lights on his
I
car.
already have my
now.
lights. I'm ready to move to Michigan.
Then you're moving to Michigan.
Because like if I do move there, I'll be moving into my aunt's house, her basement. Her basement has like a
basement.
yeah, her basement has like a theater, full bathroom, big room for me. So
They got an airport in Michigan.
yeah, Detroit. It'll be in Detroit.
Then you're gonna be in Detroit.
Yeah. Whoa, no, I'll be living in Plymouth, which is like 30 minutes away from Detroit. Detroit Airport.
Okay.
But right now, there's no like jobs out there right now opening. But I have it to notify me.
Because you have to wait until mid-February.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna post on my Instagram. So I haven't posted anything since last October. So
On your Instagram?
yeah.
Oh, like an actual post.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, you be posting every day.
I know I used to. I miss doing that, but at the same time, I'm chilling. I haven't done photo shoot in so long.
Are you gonna go back into doing photo shoots?
If I have the time, yes. Probably this year. Probably later down this year. Like
In Michigan.
right now, no. Huh?
In Michigan.
I do have people
You're
out
really
there.
pushing for that Michigan.
I know, right? I am too. I'm pushing for the Michigan still too.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, this announcement is different. It's not Michigan.
Dang, it's not Michigan.
Who knows?
You're
Who
moving
knows?
Huh?
out. You're moving out.
No.
Oh,
no. What the
man.
hell? Nah.
Anthony's really
I wish.
pushing for it.
What's your
We'll see.
prediction? And then we'll come.
I
back.
can't. I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want
Because
to.
you have a good
Wait,
idea.
he's been knowing. I've been wanting to move out.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to move
a
out.
long time.
Obviously, fucking.
So you're
right
waiting
now,
for
the
like
house
a
market
house
is ass.
approval.
No, it's just I'm looking for a place. That's about it. Like obviously, I have my aunt's house, and then maybe an apartment. I don't know.
Has your sister moved out yet?
Yeah,
She's fully moved out.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw a story.
Damn! Congratulations! Shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she-
fully moved out. So
That's a house that just got built.
hers, yeah. Just got built, new community. It's like a
Exciting.
townhome.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Like it's bigger on the inside, but but yeah, because obviously townhomes is not. It doesn't look like that big of a community on the outside, you know. But like when you walk inside, it's pretty decent sizing and space.
Okay, so I don't even know how to bring this up. But there's also something else that happened, right? The last couple years.
Oh yes.
So
Warn
you're
me about it.
yeah. So I asked you about this. I don't know if you still are comfortable talking about it. Do you want to talk about it or not?
Yeah, I can. It's still a sensitive subject, but I mean, go ahead. don't
Okay.
mind.
So do you remember the date?
August 25th. No. August 14th.
August 14, 2021.
21. So 2 years ago. Oh, almost 2 years ago. Oh, not even. Year and a half? Year and a month. I don't know.
So yeah, so August 14, 2021. Your niece passes away.
Yes.
Like, do you still remember what happened?
The day? Yeah. I still remember that very vividly. Woke up early to go get my oil change. And then when I was at the oil change, my sister was texting me, be like, where are you? Or, I remember telling me, like, get over here as fast as you can. I was like, what's going on? She didn't tell me. And then after the oil change, I sped over to my sister's house, and midway to my sister's house, my mom calls me saying that Jordan is gone. And I broke down midway, I broke down during my drive to the house. I was still driving, tears in my eyes. I was like, damn, I can't see shit. Like, obviously, like, I was screaming in my car with her on my phone, with my mom on the phone, telling her, like, nah, that can't be true. I kept telling her no, and I hung up. And then I called Adrian, my best friend, and told her what's going on, because I didn't know who else to talk to at that point. And then I got to the house, pulled over right behind the police car, and then ran to the door. But there was like a policeman there, and he looked at me. I was like, I just told him, I was like, oh, I'm the brother. And he let me in, all that. And then I just see everyone on the couch crying. I see Em holding Jesselyn. I see Mark and my sister crying, my mom crying, all that. So, and then we spent the whole day pretty much at the house waiting for the coroner to pick her up, police to clear out, all that. And that's when pretty much my sister and her husband and the kids slept at the house. So, and it became a Fuller house. And then I slept on the couch for like 4 months because I gave up my room for them.
Right.
So I was like, oh, yeah, go ahead, because the third room was an office at the time. So obviously I couldn't do anything in there. I couldn't put a bed in there. So I slept on the couch for a good 4 months, I think, 3 months, all that. So gave him my room for that, which I don't mind.
Right.
But like it's getting to a point where like I need to move out. I want to move out. So
Are you allowed to talk about what happened to her?
that's the thing. I'm not too 100% on it. No one really told me like the stray story. All I know is like she passed away in her sleep, and my niece, oldest niece, found her first, and that's when she called her parents to the room.
But was she showing like anything before?
Symptoms?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
So it was just sudden?
Well, she had a fever a couple of days, and then the night prior to her passing, she was completely fine. And then that's when she passed. Yeah.
But you guys know for sure it's like not COVID.
No, yeah, it wasn't COVID. It wasn't COVID for sure. The weird part is though, my sister's like not childhood friend, but like close friend. Her aunt is like a psychic in a way, and she said that Jordan, including like I think 12 or 20 other kids, passed away the same time, the same night. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And told us it was like part of God's plan, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 on believing it, but
Right.
I'm not against it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, no. But like,
Yeah.
I'm 50-50 with it.
Right.
Yeah. It was a hard time, but I was helping them with everything I could, driving them around, helping them with like the decorations, I guess, the settings, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get like hella depressed afterwards?
Yeah, a little bit, because like at that time everyone had each other. My sister had her boyfriend, my other sister had her husband and the kids, my mom had the kids or my nieces, and then me, I was just pretty much by myself. So like during the time I just distracted myself with helping them, all that. And then what's it called, I just was solo in a way. I just was on my own just helping them out.
But then that's how you kind of got yourself out of the depression. Just
Yeah, and then it wasn't until like afterwards, or until like the funeral itself, that's when I cried everything out. And then yeah, that's pretty much when everything came out. Because I cried obviously the day of, and then between that and like the funeral, I didn't cry at all.
I think the day after, I think when you like asked to see me, like I was with Kevin, remember?
Oh yeah,
We were
I
outside
cried
my
that.
house.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I cried.
I kind of like,
too.
I didn't know what was going on, and I kind of just saw you, and you looked like sad. So I just went up to you and like gave you a hug, and that's
when I started
just-
crying. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
this was when?
This was like the next day.
This was like the next night.
Yeah, the next night, because I couldn't tell anybody or I couldn't text anybody. I didn't want to, and then like the night of the passing, like obviously after everything was done, everyone's at the house. I made sure everyone was asleep first until I left the house to go for a drive, because that's what I do. You know me. I literally drive to clear out my head, all that, and then yeah, next day I texted you like, hey, busy, all that. So
Yeah, the day of the viewing, like I was really torn because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go.
Yeah, which makes sense because no one wants to go to a viewing or funeral of a child. You know,
Yeah, how
that's
old
like
was she?
the crappiest thing. I think like 5 or 6.
She was like 5 or 6. She was like
It was a week before her birthday.
was
Yeah,
coming up.
a week
Yeah.
before her birthday.
And yeah, dude, like I was like, I don't know if I want to see that.
Yeah, no one, not like literally when I saw how small the casket was, I was like, God damn, ain't nobody want to see that. I don't blame the people who didn't want to go, but they send their condolences. You know, at least it's something.
Yeah.
But I don't blame them. It's no one wants to see that. I didn't expect to see that, like throughout my whole life. Maybe on the news, maybe through social media, but not in real life.
You never really expected like that. you
Hell
know?
no, no one expected it. This is the shitty part. But here we are.
How long do you
Nowadays.
think it took until like it started to kind of be like okay again?
For me, I'd say like a few months, more than a couple months. I know that, but I know my mom. She's taking it the hardest, obviously, because it's her niece. And then my sister and my brother-in-law, Mark. I don't really know how they are. I don't really bring it up with them. I don't want to because obviously it's a sensitive subject for them. But everyone is going about their day. The nieces also. So everyone's just going about their day. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of to trying to go a different way here. So what do you guys like? What have you taken out the last year or so? Like, what's the most important thing?
Oh, life perspective.
Life perspective. This is what
My
I think.
question.
Yeah, your question was.
Mine obviously whatever happens happens, and pretty much life is short. Life is short. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't mind what others say about it. Who cares about people judging you? Just do you. Do what you need to do. That's pretty much helping your mental health, yourself. Yeah, it's okay to stop and help others, but overall, you gotta do it for yourself. Life is short. Gotta live it up, bro. Gotta live it up.
How about you, Anthony?
No, that's like pretty much like the same thing. Have you heard like that thing? You gotta fill your own cup before
Yes.
filling others.
Yes.
Like I feel like the past few years I kept like pouring out onto others but I didn't have anything in my own cup. I just kept on pouring, but I wasn't filling up my own cup.
Yep.
So yeah, like this year especially, I'm just really focused on myself before I can start, I guess, pouring out onto others.
To add on that.
Yeah.
To add on that. Pretty much that was me. You knew me. Like I used to be like the nice guy. I used to be like too of a nice guy. And nowadays it's like I pick and choose who I care about, who I want to help out. And if I don't see you in my future, deuces. You know? Like you're not gonna help me out. You're pretty much holding me back. I'm not gonna help you. I'll help you a little bit, but I'm not gonna help you fully. Because I'm gonna worry about myself and worry about the people who care about me, who I see in the future. You know?
Right.
That's it.
Yeah,
How
I
about you?
think. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like, I definitely agree. I think I learned it a little like early on. To just people come and go in your life. Sometimes
Definitely.
for a season, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter,
For a day.
and life moves on, life goes on, and you just gotta keep doing you. And for me, the most important thing I think I learned the last year was just not to waste time. Like I think I did a lot of time wasting, and I think that's also what led to kind of this depressed state that I'm in. And I don't know, we just got to work through it, Everything gets better. And when things are good, sometimes things will go bad later on, and when you're going through bad times, good times are coming. So I don't know. It's just
Always.
kind of like a cycle. It's just a cycle. Anthony, you're smiling over there.
Just that meme. You know that meme?
I know
Like,
what you're talking about.
like good times don't last or whatever,
Mhm.
or like tough people last.
Well, to add on to that,
Yeah.
how are your guys' mental health?
I'm like I said this on the last podcast with Anthony, but like this is like coming into this year, this is probably my worst times of my life.
Okay.
Like I'm at that breaking point
Okay.
with like my job.
I don't
Like
blame you.
I'm a little upset that I didn't get promoted to become the lead,
Yeah.
you know, but
Do you think
Which
it's
I
because you
think-
take
but
too many
I-
days off?
what's that?
It's because you keep taking days off.
I think that's only a part of it. I think there's a lot of things that I wasn't showing to the company,
I don't
and
think it's fair. That's how I see it.
but I take full blame for that. I could have been better. You know, like I couldn't just expect to get the position just because I was the next person that was there the longest.
True. True.
You know?
But you're the one who's showing and training everybody the things that they don't know,
Yeah.
which makes no sense. Like with my job, they hired 2 guys that took a supervisor position. Like one dude, he's perfectly okay with it. Yeah, he stresses out a lot because the other guy isn't helping him out. But the other guy, he's not. He's clueless. You know, he's very clueless what to do. Like, it's not there.
I told my
Not there.
supervisor, I'm not mad or like really upset. I'm just, you know, like,
I'll be upset. Like if I was still working with you guys, I'll be upset.
right. If you ask everybody else in there, like they thought I was going to be the next lead,
Yeah, even I would. I'm not even working with you anymore. I would.
but I don't know. You also got to look at it from a business perspective. Who is the most, I guess, qualified in that leadership role? Maybe they didn't see in me that I was a good leader, and they saw it in that other person, which I can totally honestly see, because for me, when I come into work, I just sit there, do my job, get out. I don't socialize, but there's politics
Yeah.
in
Other than that,
business.
Yeah.
If you're like cool with somebody, buddies with somebody, let's say he's the manager,
Yeah.
and then you're like trying to apply for this other role, and he has a say in that, they can get you in that way.
It's all about the connections.
It's the connections. It's your whole network, and I think that also played a big part. But I don't blame it. People do that. Me, I literally just go into work and do my job and get out.
That's
I
what you
don't-
get paid for. That's why.
Exactly. I basically I just come in there to collect a check, right?
Yeah. Shit, that's what I did. So I don't know why I left a big impact.
But
Makes no sense.
you were this is the thing. You were nice to everybody. You did what you needed to do. You did everything they asked you to do, and you left an impression, a great impression on them. That's why they don't have a problem with hiring you back.
It's
Now-
because I came back after I got fucking let go the first time. Because I wasn't of
that
age.
that was your third time coming back.
Yeah. Was it third? Yeah, third time.
That was your
coming
third
back.
time. Yeah. First time
I worked
you
for like
were
2 weeks.
underage.
Yeah, 2 weeks until they realized my fucking age.
Second time, COVID,
Yes.
and then third time finally you
I was a contractor.
Right.
And then I got direct hire.
you stayed like what 6-7 months maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then that's really it. So
Well, pretty much.
I talked to my supervisor. I expressed how I felt, and
Yeah.
I just needed to get it off my chest. And I said, hey, if there's any other opportunities outside of here that I can take, maybe hopefully like remote. I'd probably love remote,
Yeah.
so I can have a normal life again. And I think that's also one of the biggest things that I really wanted, was to have that time again, to see my friends again, have a normal schedule. Even though I'm not like a morning person, I'll do that if that means I get to see my friends like after work or do something, you know?
Yeah.
Like I really felt like the last 5 years of doing the same thing, being on night shift, it's just taken a toll on me, and I was right there. Like I've reached my limit, so I've definitely
The
expressed
night shift
that.
is very different. Night shift is very different for people.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think you would have been happy if you did get that position as a manager
Yeah,
or as a lead.
as a lead, yeah. I don't think I would have been happy. I would have been happier with my paycheck, yes.
Yeah. But you don't think it'll change
But
your
I don't
mind,
think it would have changed
your
anything.
perspective?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I also think that's why, because they knew this. My supervisor knew that I was burnt out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she even told me, like, when I applied for the position, she was like, "Oh yeah, I was surprised that you applied for the position." I'm like, "I've been asking for it
Yeah.
the last however many months that we didn't have a lead."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where my mental is. How about you, Anthony?
I mean, I kind of talked about mine in the previous podcast, but mine is good. I got since our last podcast until now, like, my goals have kind of changed for this year too. So,
Can you
that'll
speak?
be
Can you
next
speak on
question.
your goals?
Oh yeah.
so I've had my parents live with me for the past 5 months.
Oh yeah.
And then recently they found a place in North Vegas. So, but they're really eager to move back to Vegas because they're getting tired of driving back and forth.
The
They
commute.
do it pretty much every day.
Damn.
So they had an interview earlier last week, and they're just waiting to get approved for that home.
Nice.
So I was telling Erik that I might be moving back to Vegas. I think in the last podcast, and then now I kind of made like a little pivot because the other day I was talking to one of my rich friends. He owns like a car business, like the car rental business.
Oh okay. Yeah.
I guess a little backstory on him. You know the exotic cars.
Yeah.
That was actually his idea.
Oh.
And then, long story short, from what I know, his friend stole that idea and just ran with it without my friend. So
Okay.
basically, going back to my story, I was talking to my rich friend. I said, "Hey, I'm planning to rent out my home in Pahrump,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe I could take out money from the home and move back to Vegas."
Mm-hmm.
And then he went into like the different types of investments, and then he mentioned like this thing called like a HELOC. So
I heard of that.
it's basically like a credit card, but I'm using my house as a credit card.
Yeah. Yep.
That's just to make it as simple as I can.
Yeah.
So when he told me about that, I started looking into investment properties, but not in Vegas,
Oh okay.
in Pahrump.
Oh okay. Okay.
So I'm thinking about doing like one of my goals is to rent out my house that I have right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then use a HELOC to buy
Another.
a duplex or a triplex in Pahrump,
Yeah.
and then maybe live in one of the
Floors,
units.
yeah.
Yeah. And then
Rents out the rest,
rent out the rest.
which is smart. Passive income.
And then if that doesn't work, then if my parents get the home,
Mm-hmm.
then I can always move in with them. So my goal one of my goals for this year is just investing.
That was good.
But yeah, my mental health is good.
So, real quick, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So, if you move in with your parents to North Vegas, are you still going to be working in Pahrump?
Yeah, my job. Well, that job is easy because I get to make my own schedule. If I like tomorrow, I don't have to, but I'm probably going to see like 2 or 3 patients.
Okay.
Because I only have to see 32 people a week. So if I see like 3 people tomorrow, that's already going to ease up my load for the rest of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'll probably keep I keep the job in Pahrump because I haven't had a job to where I could just set my own schedule. So it's nice.
That's good. Damn.
Any closing statements, Angelo?
Wait, you don't want to talk about any goals?
My goals?
Yeah.
Shit, I have a lot this year.
Because you got goals, but you don't want to share them.
Yeah, one goal is I can't share that just yet. But the other one is just pretty much work on myself, get better mental health. That I don't really have much. I'm just going with whatever happens. I'm going day by day. I know to some people it's not that. That's not a good thing. But to me, I'm not worried about the future until it's something super serious.
So you don't have a goal of like getting married anytime soon?
No.
Like I'm trying to be married by like 30.
Oh damn! Long-term goals. God damn.
Then you're 25.
Yeah.
You think you'll be married by 30?
Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know about that, but I don't know. I'm not looking that far into the future.
You think your trajectory now is like you're gonna be married by 30?
Not too sure.
You're about
Not
to say
too sure.
yeah.
I'm not too sure. Like, cool, but I'm not worried. I don't want to worry about that far in the future.
You know what's crazy? Because I'm gonna turn 32, but I don't see myself being married
That's okay.
anytime soon.
Yeah, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
I used to think like being 30 was old.
But now that you're there,
Like,
you guys are there.
Do you think I'm old?
No, you guys
No?
don't even look 30. That's the thing. Oh, probably because I've known you guys for like majority of my life.
yeah, I've known you since you were like what,
Middle school.
13?
Yeah, middle
13,
school.
14,
I had
something
braces.
like that? Yeah.
I was a fucking nerd.
Here we are.
I know, right? Here we are. But no, I mean, nothing. My mental health is neutral, I guess.
Not good or bad?
Yeah. Like, some days are good, some days are bad. Majority of the time, it's just neutral. Like,
So if you move out of Vegas, it'll be better?
yeah. Hell yeah. I think so. Because I think, like, I got too comfortable with Vegas. Like, Vegas is a small world. Everyone knows everybody, which is stupid as hell. But I got too comfortable with Vegas. It's just something, I need something new. If I stay in Vegas, that's cool. But everyone needs something new sometimes.
I'm ready for something new too. I'm ready. What is the final
Question?
advice
Advice?
for the people out there listening or watching?
Life is short. Don't take it too seriously. Live it up. That's how I see it.
Anthony?
You just gotta do you. Just basically what Angelo's saying.
Yeah.
I used to be like so worried about what other people thought.
Exactly.
Like
Same.
like let's say for example, like I used to care about like what I wear or like what are people gonna think about when I wear this thing. Now like if you see me, I'm wearing Crocs. Like my socks are like tucked up like this high,
Mhm.
and then I'm like wearing Crocs. I'm like I don't care about what people think anymore. Just trying to basically learn how to be more of yourself, or learn to be more of yourself without caring about other people's thoughts. Yeah, just do you.
And to add on to that is that was me. I cared too much about what people thought, and that just killed my mindset, killed my mental health. Nowadays, I don't give a fuck. That's my mindset nowadays. It's like I don't care. If you're not someone I care about, I don't care. Like, cool.
My thing would be don't waste your time
Exactly.
and do something that fulfills you. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And that's more of a reminder to me. Anthony, you got our silly question of the day?
Okay.
I wasn't even prepared for that.
Oh, it's okay.
You guys
We-
got any
we
questions?
could just end it right there. Okay, so let's just do like the final votes. Who's gonna have kids first? Anthony, who's your vote?
Oh, I picked Angelo.
You motherfuckers.
Angelo, okay.
No.
2 votes to 1.
No.
Angelo 2, Erik 1, Anthony 0. All right. Peace out. Till the next one.
Deuces.
Bye.
So you're not talking to anyone?
How about you, Anthony? Do you have any girl best friends?
No.
Oh, you should add this in.
Do you want one?
Do I want a girl best friend?
Yeah.
They're actually
nice.
They're nice. They're better than guy best friends. Sorry, I mean, but they're better than guy best friends.
Yeah, true.
I don't even have like a girlfriend.
I have a girl bestie. Huh?
Who?
She's in Canada.
All right.
But what were you saying? What were you
let's
saying,
add
Anthony?
this-
What were you saying? You said you want a girlfriend.
No, I said I don't have like.
You don't have girlfriends.
Yeah. I mean, I have friends that are
dog.
that are girls.
But you don't have a close one.
Like I can't be like, hey, let's go hang out. You know. Like.
So you don't have an Adrian.
Yeah, I
Basically.
don't have an Adrian. I don't have a Canada friend.
Get one. At the gym. Or at jujitsu. You could get one.
All right, let's go. This you can add this in. Is it a red flag when a guy has a girl best friend?
On whose perspective?
A girl.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a girl.
If
But yes.
All right,
If I was a
switch
girl,
roles. All right, yeah, switch roles then. If you're talking to a girl,
if my girl had a guy best friend,
yeah,
fuck that.
And they look like you? You were the guy best
Oh my
friend?
God.
If you were the guy best friend,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
It's a big red flag.
But what if you know it's like
Gotta
me
go,
and
bro.
Adrian's situation?
huh?
What if you know it's like me and Adrian's situation?
If I knew the situation?
No, if it's like me and Adrian's like position, like situation wise, like I don't nothing between her and I at all, and you know it.
And I've known you guys have been besties for like years.
Yes. But you know there's nothing possible.
Do I know you?
You mean no?
Let's say you don't know.
Oh, then
You don't
yeah,
know
that's
him.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there.
That's a dumb question. Next.
That's a real situation.
Like you're talking to a new girl and you figure out she tells you that she has a guy best friend. Obviously, I'm gonna have that conversation of
If
like
it was like a
boundaries type shit.
If it was like a straight flamboyant guy that I could like clearly see, then I'll be like, yeah, that's really your best friend. But then if I see like some 6'2" big dude come out and like, this is my best friend.
And he has Riz.
All right.
I'd be like, dude,
I don't have Riz.
Like, that's not your best
I don't have
friend.
Riz.
Your Riz is your 6 feet.
All right.
And you got 6 feet. I only got 2.
Oh,
She says she likes men with 6 feet. And you're like,
I only got 2.
I only got 2.
Oh, I saw that
damn
meme.
it.
motherfucker.
God
I saw that
damn
meme.
If your girl had a guy best friend,
Depends.
depends on what.
Depends if he like
If he was gay,
if he was gay. Yeah, fuck, I don't care. But you gotta prove to me that he's gay.
you gotta suck your dick.
You gotta prove to me that he's gay. That's all I gotta say. You gotta prove to me that he's gay.
Bro, suck my dick so I know you're gay.
what if you like it?
Whoa! I'm like,
You're like, you're
damn.
gonna need 2 condoms.
Just kidding.
He's gonna
All
need
right.
2 condoms.
All right.
Alright. Nah, if that and like if we hang, we gotta obviously gotta hang out, see where he.
You and the gay
is.
guy?
No, motherfucker, the best friend. The best friend.
The guy
like,
best friend?
He has to be within like the same, I guess, area with like other friends also, and see how he acts. Because obviously, I can. For me, I don't know how to explain it.
You know.
Yeah, you know,
can feel it.
Yeah, you can tell their vibe.
You have intuition. Like, you
Yes,
know what
yes. Yeah, you can tell their vibe.
Their
Me,
intentions.
I can obviously tell people's body language and vibes.
Can you do that? I know I can do that.
I can do that. Tell
Like, you
people's
can
body
tell,
language.
like, how people are.
Yeah.
Like they're...
Just from, like, their energy or
Yeah.
whatever.
So
Like, you have, like, an instinct.
Yeah.
You burping up that
Like,
Yeah, I can smell
when
it.
I meet new
Sorry.
people, like, I met a lot of new fucking people this year or last year. Like, there was some people that I already had a bad feeling about. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
So yeah, I have that gut feeling too. Like
Yeah.
when I was when I was talking to this one girl, like I invited like her and her group of friends to go snowboarding, and then she had a guy best friend.
I know the story. Okay, you told us this.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, she had a guy best friend, and then that guy best friend was trying to hang out with her, even though I was the one that invited her to go snowboarding.
Okay, see now that's something else.
And then I'm like, that's not a best friend. Like he's trying to go.
Yeah.
Like he saw me as the threat, and then he's trying to get in between, basically like cock blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I do that sometimes for Adrian.
You cock
Like
block?
when I know like she's not comfortable or like she doesn't want to do anything, and the dude keeps like is aggressive with it. That's when I come in. You know, I keep an eye on her when we go out, just to make sure everyone's safe. I keep an eye on everybody.
What do you do when you step in?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you like handle the situation?
Oh well, whenever like, no, and like sometimes downtown, like, whenever I look at Adrian, she knows and she looks at me and she like I can just tell from her facial expressions.
She's like,
Yeah, and then that's like when I literally pull her to me, and like, I just look at the guy, and the guy just looks at me and just walks away. Huh? No, I just pull her like from her waist, or if she's too far, I grab her hand. That's about it. Yeah. And then like, yeah, I just look at the guy and then like see if he's gonna try something. If he tries something, okay. If he doesn't, cool. Simple as that. Like I just pull her towards me. That's it. But if she's like chilling, it's like all right, cool.
Being chilling.
one time, we was downtown, right? And I was like with a group of friends, and this one girl I was like just hanging out with. This guy tried to holler at her, right? And she wasn't interested. She was like, she pulled me, and she was like, "This is my boyfriend." And then he was like, "Prove it." So I grabbed her and I kissed her, and then that was it. That was the end of that. He was
lips?
like, "Am I ugly?" Yeah, on the lips. No, I kissed her pussy, bro. If I kissed her pussy on the fucking dance floor, that would have been it. But yeah, no. And then he was like, "Am I ugly?" This guy's like 6'4". I'm like, "Am I ugly?" And then we just left.
Damn, that guy was hella insecure.
Yeah.
Do you think you're ugly?
Like, bro, you
Me?
just don't have Riz, bro.
I'm mid. That's about it.
You're mid?
Yeah.
You think you're mid?
Yeah. But I don't care. I don't really.
Like,
Oh,
if you
really?
gave yourself, like, an actual, like, rating,
Out of what? 1 to 10?
like 7.
Yeah, 7. How about you guys?
Anthony?
Just average.
I'm average.
Zoom in on me.
Oh my god.
You look stiff.
I did jujitsu today. Both my clavicles are
Clavicles.
they're sore.
Stiff.
Your clavicles. What did you rate yourself?
I'm average.
Well, give me a number.
If 7 is considered average, I'm 7.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Like, I don't think I walk down the street and like someone's gonna turn their head to look at me.
Yeah, no.
I think they would.
No. Not me. Fuck that. At raves, yeah, some people do, but no.
Cause you're in their way or whatever.
No, it's just. Some people just look at me.
They're turning their.
Raves, though.
Like,
Raves, on the other hand, are something else.
I see.
Raves, on the other. Raves are.
You got be flexing out there. Like, damn.
That's gonna be a thumbnail. We gotta make a thumbnail.
Jesus Christ.
I've been in stores where like I'm like walking and then we like make eye contact,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then you get that second eye contact.
Yeah. After the second.
the double take.
The second eye contact, that's when you got to go up. So that's it.
You know,
It's always the second or third.
there's
but
so many times that's happened, and I just sat there.
dummy.
I was just like,
Come on, man.
I don't want to walk up to them. I don't want to say anything. I'm just here to look. Just look.
One time I've seen you walk. Though it was Cindy when you walked up to her.
That was you?
That was you.
No, that was you with me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there was another instance
Oh, at the gym?
with John. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
at the
God.
gym.
With Cindy.
Huh?
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Cindy?
yeah, with Cindy.
So we were in like the Do you know this story?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like in the sauna, and then I was like, "Yeah, go turn on the light." And Cindy was in there too. And then I was like, "Oh, go ask if she wants the light on." And then Eric was like, "I don't know what he was doing with his hands."
I was doing the robot. Basically, I was going like this to get her attention. I was waving my hand in front of her, but she was like not even looking at me. She was like listening to music. She looked zoned in. Yeah, so I was just like, okay, all right, I'm just gonna go back and sit down. But yeah, good times. Good times. But yeah, and then we became friends eventually. So it worked out.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
No,
it.
I just wanted to say read what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that I want to be more committed to being myself. I don't know what I said before, but I don't think I said I wanted to be committed to being myself.
What does that mean?
What you mean by that?
Like I don't have to be fake or anything. No. Like I don't have to like if I'm trying to fit in with another group of friends, like I don't have to be afraid of being myself.
Have you ever feel like you've been fake?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not like
Some
fake,
situations,
but like
I do.
like give a watered down version of myself.
Yeah.
I can't act stupid. I gotta.
So even in a dating pool, you act stupid right away.
You gotta act funny. Yeah. Nowadays, girls go for the funny guys.
Do they?
Come on, dude. It's shit.
Are you funny?
That's always been.
Dang, you must be hella funny.
The way I do it,
Tell me a
I
joke.
don't like
right
how
now.
you're fucking recording this one. So,
Well, all right, this is a different series. This is the game.
She texted me. She's like, "Am I gonna see this podcast?" I was like, oh.